I think that I know how to get ahead in life. And by get ahead in life, I mean get a salaried job with benefits and paid vacation. So if that's something that you want to do, I think I can tell you how to do it. And the only prerequisites, requirements that you need to get ahead in life, to get a salary job with benefits and paid vacation, is to one, legally be an adult. You got to be 18 or older. And second, you have to believe in your own intelligence and that you know how to learn. And this advice is applicable to people living in the United States. Maybe it applies in Canada too. I don't know. I've never lived in Canada. I wouldn't assume that I can tell people how to get ahead living anywhere in the world. I understand that circumstances are vastly different depending on where you're born. So I've lived my life in the United States and I feel like I'm qualified to give the advice here. So, how do you get ahead? You get a job in software. How do you get a job in software? Well, you apply for one. I would apply for either a QA position. Well, I'll just start with that. Apply for QA positions. So you need to have a resume and you need to make your resume as good as possible. How do you do that? You watch other videos on YouTube, you talk to people in HR, you learn how to make a good resume. It's not hard to do. There's lots of resources everywhere to learn how to make a good resume. So do that. Having a good resume is how you get a job interview. Networking also helps with that. So find out who you know that already works in software. Meet people who work in software. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. I don't think it's very hard to figure out. You just network, right? Meet people that work in software. So once you've gotten the interview through a combination of your good resume and or your connections, then you need to interview well. You're going to have a job interview before you get your job in software. And I'm not going to tell you how to be good at interviews either. There's lots of resources to learn how to do that. Actually, correction, I'll tell you one small thing. In my experience, to be good at job interviews, you just need to answer questions concisely and intelligently. Um, in my experience, at least the job interviews I run, you don't have to tell a lot of stories. It's great if you can. I know some people love to talk about the STAR method or whatever, but I wouldn't worry about that at all. Somebody asks you a question, then just try to answer it intelligently. For example, what do you think it takes to make quality software? You could say, well, I believe that for software to be quality, it needs to be intuitive to the users, it needs to be enjoyable, it needs to make them feel smart, and it can't be broken. So, right there, just a short answer, right? Sounds intelligent ish. Just answer your questions like that, and you'll do great in the interview. So once you've landed the job, either in QA or technical support, and I guess at this point I tell you, if you've been applying for QA jobs for a while and you just can't land one, expand your net and try and apply for technical support jobs as well. I mean, it means you'll be working basically in a call center. People have problems with the software and they call in and you're the one that helps them with it. If you can't break in through the QA route, then start in technical support. And then after you've worked there for 3, 6 months, whatever, whenever the timing feels right, apply for a QA job because you'll generally make more money and have better opportunities there. So if you can't start right away in QA, then do technical support first and go from there. But wherever you start in software, just be a student of the software industry. Always be learning, understand how your business works, who the people are that buy your software, understand what goes in to good product management, project management, what goes into being a good testing department, a good engineering department. Always be learning, and you'll have opportunities to make more money. You'll get promoted. If you don't get promoted naturally, then you can just apply for other jobs within your company or at other companies, and you'll work your way up to making even more money and having even more time off. So frequently asked questions, do I need any college to do this? No, you don't. College takes time and money, and it's not going to help you directly to get into the software industry. So if you're trying to get ahead, and once again, by getting ahead, it's a salary job with benefits and paid vacation, get into software. Don't worry about going to college. You don't need it. All you need is to legally be an adult and to believe in your own intelligence and to keep learning and trying, and you can break into the software industry.